What up?
Hey family, it's Christy.
Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all know who I am, not you.
And that's Walter, and we're the Boxtruck.
Old slave, man.
Whatever.
Walter.
Whatever.
Y'all bring that slave out. We went. Walt. I'm him. I'm trying to be a slave for the master.
We just wanted to make a quick video. We recently posted a video where we did our first load on an Air Force base. And a lot of people, not a lot of people, but a few people commented that they would like to hear our experience or for us to share the recordings. And so that's why we're making this video. So I guess we'll talk about our experience first. How was it for you, babe? I know it was nerve-wracking for me at first.
What was nerve-wracking for you?
Well, it was nerve-wracking for me at first because, like a lot of people in this trucking business, my past isn't perfect. And so there is a background check to get on the Air Force base.
Past isn't perfect.
My past is not perfect.
What you mean? You don't have some trouble with the police?
I had some troubles in my past.
Well, I sure wish I'd have known that before I married you. Man, what kind of trouble you had?
That ain't none of your business.
Oh, yes it is, too. Oh, yes it is.
Y'all don't pay him no attention because he know my past, okay? Just like I know his. We just gonna be real on this video, y'all.
Not too real. I ain't gonna be too real. She might
The
be
real
too
deal
real.
is this. It's a lot of people in the trucking industry that are in the trucking industry trying to make a life for themselves because it's hard for them to make the life they want due to their past. Okay? That's the real deal. And so a lot of people will come into this business to be entrepreneurs and make that life that they can't get in the working world because they're hindered. And we are not excluded from that. And so when we were first asked if we wanted to take the Air Force base load, it was nerve-wracking. It was nerve-wracking for me until they said, y'all are clear.
See, that's one of the things I want to say right here, man. Hold on, you got y'all. Let me see. You got that thing turned. Look toward you a little bit too much. Y'all know how the camera protocol. Even Steve, right down the middle. Now we ain't gonna say nerve-wracking where we were like, man, I hope it go through, man. Oh man.
Right. It wasn't like that.
No, it was just like, man, I hope that thing go through. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't have a little trouble.
It's been a while.
With them police.
Is it still gonna hold me back?
Some years back, not 1 year, 2, 3, 4, 5, but like something like that.
Right. Some years back.
But them folks try to hold that stuff against you, man.
But when you deal with people,
especially, it seemed like y'all know what I'm finna say though.
when you deal with people like military and
Police.
police and stuff like that, you just don't know. There's certain jobs that you can't have a record at all.
That we can't get.
Right. And so one of the things
We can't get.
we can't get. Yes. So one of the things that I did was be honest with the broker and let her know that we had a pass, that it wasn't a new pass, it was an old pass, but we didn't know if it was going to hinder us. And so I called the Air Force Base Visitor Control Center because that's the main gate. I know that from being an Army brat that you have to come through the main gate if you don't have a pass. And so I called that particular Air Force Base Visitor Control Center and explained that my husband and I would be delivering some freight. And because of our past, we were concerned about the background check. And so he gave me the requirements over the phone, and I'm going to share them with you guys as to how many years they go back for different offenses. And I think it would be real beneficial because I'm pretty sure if you're like me, wondering or not wanting to be put on Front Street because of something that you've done in the past, that you probably avoided booking loads like that because you didn't think, y'all, that music is our dryer going off. Sorry about that. Because you didn't think that,
But they're running down the thing right there.
what you mean?
So look over there. Look.
Running down what thing?
See it?
What are you looking at?
Oh, look, you got to look over here.
I'm looking, but I don't know how
You don't
far
see
to
that
look.
stuff running down that washer?
Oh, it might be y'all, because you got to pour the stuff in there. I just got to wipe it off. Y'all,
Is that brand new?
we got a brand new washer and
And,
dryer.
and it being treated like
And they
that?
got a little laundry sanitizer running down the front. And that's what he talking about.
And
I just need to wipe it off.
and this costs $2,000.
Yes.
Right. So I don't feel like that should be running down in front of that. Like
Well, I'll
that.
wipe it off.
Can you go do that?
I will.
I sure would appreciate it.
I will. Do I have to do it right this
I
minute?
sure would appreciate that right there, Carl. That make me feel real crazy right now. Because see, I'm tell y'all why it make me feel crazy.
I'm not putting none of that
Now,
in there.
and Tap, I sure would appreciate
This
you.
probably gonna stay in the video. Cause he's salty. Cause we got a whole new set in the first
Don't say
place.
salty.
Yeah, you salty.
What is salty?
Okay.
What is salty?
The dryer went out and not the washer. And he just wanted to replace the dryer.
Right.
But I wanted
So
a new
that it'll
set.
save the family some money.
But I wanted a new
money.
set because our kitchen appliances are black, but our old washer that we've had 10 years,
Okay. 10
and
years.
somebody else gave to us that probably had it for 10
And
years,
still working. Saving
was
money,
white
money.
and rusty.
Okay, a little rusty, not
So I
a
wanted
little bit.
a new set.
Right.
But he's salty because we ain't had to get no new set. We could have just got a dryer.
Right. And save some money.
So I'm putting this lead us in.
Yeah.
Now back to our regular schedule.
And see, it make me feel crazy when I go
Baby,
get them
back
for
to the
$2
video.
grand and I see that running down the front of that drive.
It's gone.
I sure do appreciate it. Thank you.
Give me some sugar. He's so crazy.
That ain't gonna be on the video, so y'all
Yes,
ain't,
it will.
No, y'all
Yes,
ain't gonna
it
see
will.
me get-
That's gonna be on the video because he told me to hit record before he kissed me. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
but
on the
that was
video.
so that you can
So
have
that
it
was so
for
y'all
your
would know
memory.
that we all right. Back to the regular schedule program. So anyway, you know, I've turned down lows in the past, just skeptical. You know, didn't want to be embarrassed or what have you.
Scared.
Scared.
Them folks still look for her, man.
No, they not. No, they not. No, they not. And I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of people out there that feel the same way I do. I know that because we've gotten so many questions in our comments, in our DMs on Instagram. Can felonies have a trucking business? Can felonies run these loads with brokers? Will Amazon accept people with a felony? And to be honest, there are very few trucking jobs that you have to have a background check for your TWIC card for the Army base or military base, because it could be an Airforce, Army, Navy, what have you base. If you get a load that delivers there, they will run a background check. So we just wanted to let you know, kind of what we were feeling going into the load. And we really wasn't talking about it, were we? Like, I think I said, as we were pulling into the base, you said, "You nervous, ain't you?" And I said, "Yes." And you said, "I am too." But we didn't really make no big thing about it. Like you said, we wasn't like, "Oh, what we gonna do? We shouldn't take the load," or nothing like that.
Well, the reason I would kind of, because see, people tell you something over the phone, then when you get there, "Oh no, man, I don't know who you talk to. Well, that man I talked to, Sergeant Jimmy. They said, "Sergeant Jimmy?"
Let me see what he barking at. Sorry about that, y'all. We had to go check on Hercules.
That joker barking good now, boy. Row, row! Row, row, row!
He don't like no
Cat
cats coming in
standing
his
up on
yard.
the back, man.
Okay, Mr. Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Jimmy said, I said, Mr. Jimmy told me, man, Sergeant Jimmy told me, man, we ain't got no Sergeant Jimmy around here, man. Y'all can't come on here, clarification, your information that didn't come back, didn't clear. That's how that go right now. So
Yeah.
that's why you be like, when you get there, you be like, man, I hope it go ahead on happen like they said it's supposed to happen. She the one dealt with it. I ain't had to deal with it.
Yeah.
She the
Well,
one called them people.
He dealt with it once we got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I made all the arrangements. I was honest with the broker about my past. Now I know that if it ever comes up again, I don't have to mention it. But we have a good relationship, and I didn't want to accept a load without them understanding what was going on. And so, and I didn't have to say, well, this is, you know, what we dealt with in the past. This is what our past is. None of that. I just let her know that we had a past, and we didn't know how much it would hinder us at the Air Force Base. And so she was very understanding and appreciated our honesty. And I did a little lead work, and it made me and her feel much better when we booked the load. So we accepted the load. We picked that load up that morning. We only traveled 82 miles to deliver the load. The load paid $800, which is about $9.75 per mile. And when we got to the Air Force Base, and I'll let you tell them what happened because it's kind of foggy. So when we pulled up at the base.
Okay, so we pulled up at the base, you know, I see all the truck going there to the right-hand side, because they got these bays. Bay here, bay here, bay here, and all the truck going to the right-hand side. All the deliveries going to the right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
So
all the cars was going all the way to the left.
Yeah, to the straight side, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so we went, so the guy came up, you know, he got a gun on, military suits on, those folks ain't playing, vests on, everything right there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, he said, I told him what the business was, and he asked me for such and such. What it was?
He asked for the
driver license.
Both driver's license.
And the insurance.
Our insurance card.
Right.
And something else.
So by the time he asked for all that, I said, look here, man. I said, I'm just going to give you the whole binder right here. Mm-hmm. And they got everything you need to know about this truck, this business, us, everything, and the driver license. So he said, I said, you want the binder? He said, yeah, give me
our
the binder.
DLT compliance binder.
Yeah, so he took all that inside. Then he came back out and he said, I'm going to need to look in your truck. You know, you're going to maybe have to get out, go to the back where the box at, open it up, let me take a look in. I said, no problem. They had a big mirror like this right here, man. They had on it. They look up under the truck and all that right there. And I told him, I said, look, I got a little pit bull in here. And he said, he violent? I said, no, man. He asked me how old he was and stuff like that. So I didn't see him take a look at her, but she said he came over there and rubbed her head and all that.
So he had to get out. He kind of checked on his side. My husband went to the back of the truck to let up the roll-up door, and he came around to my side. And he said, oh, he's a puppy. And I said, yes. And he asked, was he friendly? And I told him, yeah. And so he was able to rub his head, get a few licked all on his hand and all of that. He didn't even check my side, to be honest, because he was kind of occupied with the dog. So they have these mirror things. Do you know what they call them?
They just called mirrors, I guess.
On a long stick, and it's a big mirror where they can kind of look up under your truck or whatever.
Yeah.
Did he actually use that to go around our truck?
I ain't seen none of that right there. I ain't seen him pat hurt.
Well, you was at the back unlocking it because he had to look in the back of the truck.
Right.
So what happened when he got to the back of the truck?
He just glanced off in the truck like that right there and told me, okay, you know, they wasn't like no,
no shakedown.
I wasn't no shakedown there like that. He was just, glanced in the back of the truck, kept doing the job. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he told me I could shut the door.
By the time he came back to the front, I think they had handed you or me.
I didn't ever see it. I asked you, did you get the binder?
They handed me the binder.
I didn't see none of that.
They handed me the binder as he was coming back up to the front. But they told him we were good to go. And so that was it. I think it took, 10 minutes, about 5 or 10 minutes. It wasn't long
Something
at all.
Like that, yeah.
It wasn't long at all. We were in line we were the third truck in line to the right. And when he came and got our binder and stuff and took it on the inside.
He told us to pull up in the middle stall.
Yeah, he told us to pull up.
That was open because you got one here, one here, and one here. And they was over there, and we were behind them. So he told us to pull up in the middle, go through there.
And the two that we got from behind were semis or day cab drivers. They had a trailer
Tractor trailer
attached.
Yeah.
we were the only box truck, and we had to go in the middle. And so I feel like he stopped dealing with them to go ahead and take care of us, and then he let us go.
Well,
so,
we were kind of hanging, the gate right here, the gate right here, and gate like right here. So we were kind of like blocking the gate a little bit because we, trying to pull behind the people.
yeah, we were hanging off.
Yeah.
So that was what happened. They let us in. They told us we could go. We found our location. Y'all saw what happened.
They told us we were clear to go in. All right. Then when you go in, you got to go through this maneuver through these big, these big
cone. What they call
I'm gonna say they concrete barriers.
Right.
That's in the ground. You can't just go running straight through. You gotta curve through, and then I guess it's if you trying to get in there and go straight.
Go fast.
But you're gonna be thrown off. Cause you're gonna run. Wow.
Or they trying to stop you from going through.
Yeah, they gonna slow you down. But yeah, we got through that. But the first thing, folks, after he told us that we had got clearance, I said the door, start pulling through. Hey! Oh, boy, we got through, babe! Babe! I'm like, man, what y'all talking about?
No, he did. What you say? First time on the Army base, babe.
So I guess, hey, FBI ain't looking for me no more.
Look, if we can get on the Army base,
anybody
we can go anywhere.
What they for?
We can breathe now.
We
ain't even finna let him act like it was more than that, because y'all saw it on the last video. But I was excited. I was happy. I felt like if we could get clear for a military base, we could go anywhere. So that was our experience. That's what you have to look forward to. I got some notes that I typed up to share with you exactly what offenses will affect you. So as I stated, once you book the load, when you arrive, your first step is to arrive at the VCC, which is the Visitor Control Center. Now, this particular military base, VCC, is open between 7:30 and 4. I encourage you to do what I did and call ahead just to find out, like if you have a really, really early or really, really late delivery, call and make sure that the visitor center is going to be open. And the reason being, it says for deliveries after hours and on weekends, the driver should go to the main gate and follow the process with the gate guard before the load. So if your load is between the open hours, then when you arrive at the gate, they do the background check, verify your information, check out your truck, and let you in. But if you're going after hours or on the weekends, and this is a tip for you guys, if you're going after hours and on the weekends, you have to be cleared during their office hours. So you have to go maybe earlier than your drop off, or if you're dropping off on Saturday, you want to get there on Friday to get clearance. Once the background clears for you, it's in the system for 1 year. So the next time you return, they scan your driver's license. Is going to show that you've been there a month ago, and you'll be clear as far as the background is concerned for exactly 12 months. So I thought that was really important to note. Now, here are people that have to be concerned with
not going in there.
Not going in.
Yeah, these folks, y'all, if you got any of these charges right here.
So you will never be allowed on a military base if you have a capital offense. If you're on a terrorist watch list, if you have an active warrant, so it doesn't have to be like a violent crime or a capital offense, but if you are wanted, if you have an outstanding warrant, they will not allow you onto the military base.
Say for instance, you didn't report on the court, man. That was just something, not, that ain't small, but you ain't paid a traffic ticket or something like that, maybe. I don't know, but any kind of warrant, man. Right. Y'all know how it is when we stop, when no folks stop us and you be like, man, I hope I ain't got no warrant. But,
okay. If
probation holds or stuff like that, woo.
Or something even old that you never turn yourself in for. They really, it wasn't a big deal, but it's still outstanding.
Did I renew my license?
Let me see what else. If you've ever been barred from a military base before, for whatever reason, they won't allow you to deliver. If you're currently on probation or parole.
Oh, we just said that. Huh?
Yeah, but you said like if there was a warrant, like you didn't report. But if you were on probation or parole, period,
You can't get on them.
you can't get on the military base. If you're registered as a sex offender, you can't get on the military base. If you have a history as being affiliated with a gang, you can't get on the military base. If you have capital offenses, murder, assault, sex offenders, terrorism, you can't get on the military base.
Serious felony
Okay.
right now.
So those reasons will bar you from ever getting on a military base. That's violent crimes. Violent felonies are a little different. Violent felonies, if you've ever been convicted of a violent felony, but it wasn't a capital offense, you are barred for 21 years. So it has to be over 21 years old. That's murder, manslaughter, rape, robbery, aggravated assault. Wow. You will not be able to deliver to the Air Force base for 21 years. So if you did something 25 years ago, then that won't be an issue for you because it goes back 21 years. Now, any other felonies, right? Any other felonies, 7 years. You're barred from a military base for 7 years for any other felonies that are not considered a violent crime or a capital offense. And then if you have any misdemeanors, 5 years. So anything over 5 years old, you can get on a military base. So
They'll let y'all know I'm good. Been good for a long time.
long time. We did have a question about TWIC card versus the way we deliver. We need a TWIC card. A TWIC card, if you don't know, is a transportation worker identification card. And a TWIC card allows you access to military bases, to water ports, and to airport facilities, unescorted access to high security areas at these facilities. And so we delivered a refrigerated case to a gas station at a military base. But had we have delivered, I don't know, maybe some hazmat material to a highly, or anything to a highly secure area, we would have needed that. And I have to read it because I don't know by heart. The Transportation Worker Identification Credential Card. And so that is also a background check. If you
before you get a TWIC card, I don't mean it. Before you get a TWIC card, you're gonna have to go through this Transportation Worker Identification Credential Card thing to get.
Well,
one.
That's what the TWIC card is. TWIC, TWIC, stands for Transportation Worker Identification Credential.
Okay.
And so in order to get a TWIC card, you can go online, you can Google TWIC card and go online and fill out the application. And as a part of the application process, you'll give consent to a background check. Now, I'm online now.
So we got one of those?
No, we don't have one yet, but we done got on the military base, so I'm gonna go ahead and get us one. So the cost of a TWIC card is $128 per person.
I wish I had a light bulb that said bing.
So my advice is, whatever your situation, just apply. Just apply. They'll tell you whether or not you qualify. And if you don't qualify, you didn't lose anything. At least you know. If you do qualify, then that's wonderful. I hope this information was helpful to somebody.
Me too, man. We just be kicking around a little bit, though. Don't y'all take that too personal.
We just who we are, y'all. We just normal people. We just here we are. We agree sometimes we don't agree. But we love each other and we value our business our family life. No, what is it?
We value
God first,
God's
family second,
family,
and then the money.
the money, and the friends, and that right there. We appreciate you guys looking at the video, man. You know, subscribe to the video. Hope this video helped you guys. I know this information helped me. She's on the computer all the time researching and all that kind of stuff, you know. But I want to make that comment right here first. You know, we had a comment about, you know, our truck looking like an eyesore. I can understand that right now. But, and I do need to wash it. I do need to wash that truck. I ain't washed that truck about 2 times. But man, that joker runs so good and makes so much money. Whew. Boy. It just got to keep on looking like an eyesore because I'm going to keep on running along the road.
We love our truck. Lucille was our first truck, and we love her just like she is. Just like she is. And it's our truck.
Everybody talking about. Even
Not
her.
everybody.
Oh, you ought to get it painted. We going to paint the
No,
truck.
I didn't.
I
No, I didn't.
Hold on.
I didn't say we ought to get it painted.
Hold on.
I said, are you going to get it painted?
Hold up. I was like, no. Let's not get it painted. The paint thing came up about 4 or 5 times.
When we first got it.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, no. That's more money right there. You got
Then she took us to Virginia. Then she took us to Miami.
I said,
She done took us to upstate New York.
Oh, man.
She done took
And
us
it got me
wherever.
back to Georgia.
She done took us wherever we needed her to go.
Only broke down one time, and get what? Why? Batteries.
An alternator.
Yeah, alternators and the batteries, yeah. Man,
So-
you can't beat that right there, man. And they've been going on 2 years right here, so.
But you know, babe, a lot of people have opinions, and some of them
I respect that.
Some of them have opinions and not even in a truck.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You
but
know, they just watching everybody else and feel like they experts.
Well, that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay, but as long as they keep running and them DOT people don't put me out the road.
We've never been put out of
I'm
commission.
gonna keep on going, man.
We have had quite a few, about 3, 4 DOT inspections. We've never been put out of commission. We've never been fined. We've never lost a load due to what the truck looked like.
You know what? I'm gonna take some pictures of some trucks that really look like wow. I'll be like, man, how the folk? I seen a truck one night. We was at Amazon. Okay, you know where the box at back there, right behind the cab. Right behind the cab. You know, your box come back like this right here. Just the cab where you drive, and the box come back like this. You know, you got that little curve right up there. Man, that joke half of that ripped off. Still on.
Still rolling. He was still rolling.
I was like, man, how he going?
He was still rolling. We were in
trying to get that
Jacksonville.
money, man.
We were in Jacksonville, and let's answer this question too, because a lot of people like, oh, that's a 2000. This was a comment that somebody made about our truck and what it looked like, and we needed to get it painted because we were going to be denied loads. And you already got a 2007, so they're going to automatically deny you because of how old your truck is. I don't know where that came from. We have never had an issue with our truck. But we were at Amazon in Jacksonville, and we met a guy, white guy. Was his name Red? Can't remember his name, but you're going to know who I'm talking about.
Talking about?
He lived in Charleston, and he drove to Jacksonville to pick up his
How old that
load
truck
every
was?
day and took it back. His truck was a 99.
He said that was a 99?
It was a 99. His truck was a 99
Let me tell y'all what he said wrong with it.
when he bought it.
I said, like, he be like, I bought the truck, man. It was skipping bad, man. All kind of stuff like that. He said, I went in there and changed the fuel injector. Put brand new fuel injectors and fuel injector seals and all that in it. He said, he been running it ever since.
Ever since. The only thing,
Run
it
like
was
a
a
sewing
stick.
machine.
It was a stick, though.
But you know what? I told him, man, I wish I had that truck right there too. Cause if I had that truck and the Lucille, I don't have to worry about no more trucks.
No death.
No
Our
death.
truck don't have no death. His truck didn't have any death.
Ooh-wee.
So to whoever has that opinion,
That's your opinion, and we appreciate your opinion. Money, 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 money.
Thanks so much for watching, y'all. We'll see you in the next video.
Hey.
You gonna tell the people bye?
We talk to y'all later, man.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all be safe out there. Make some money.
Times don't humble us, they turn me up, I'm flexing, huh? Hard times don't humble us, they turn me up, I'm flexing, huh?
Box truck, couple, God first, family second, then the money, 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 money. We can talk some business if it's worth it, ain't no question. I want money, 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 money.